Welcome to the show. It is me, your girl, Labora Lee, aka Cat Lee, Cat Mama, Cat Queen Psych. Now I'm making up a whole bunch of stuff today, but hey, what's up, y'all? Missed y'all in these last few days. Friday we celebrated my mother's birthday. That was lit. What else? What else? A lot of things went on. I rushed to get ready for you guys this evening because I had I attended another engagement, which I'm happy I attended. We'll talk about that later. And some things in the works. I told y'all this really is about to be the podcast summer. Like this is gonna be the summer where we get a lot of business handled for this podcast and a lot of you know um a lot more entertainment for you guys for this podcast. So that's what's happening. But before I get to everything, because you already know, well, if you don't already know, some of you guys might be new and don't know much about this podcast. But I'm going to make sure you get familiar. But today is Media Monday. Today is the day that we come in and we talk about all the trending topics, all the celebrity gossip, all the craziness, even whatever current events, whatever's happening in the world right now. We talk about it all. So before we get to that, I do have to play this short, really short commercial. I'm sorry, but we have to do what we have to do, and I'm gonna talk to y'all about that too. Hold on.
Want last minute brand design help? Get top tier Fiverr freelance creatives at your fingertips fast with secure payments and 24/7 support. Head to fiverr.com today and get something started.
All right, I'm back. So I'm going to save all the tidbits for the last, but there will be a few things that you see throughout this podcast as we have the conversation about what's going on in the world. It's a lot going on in the world, y'all. It's crazy. But the first thing I want to talk about is the Ohio governor signs the House Bill 99 allowing armed school employees. Now let's listen to what they had to say. Hold on. Let's make sure everything is everything.
Obligation to do everything that we can every single day to try and protect our children.
House Bill 99 makes it easier for Ohio schools to arm staff that are not security guards or law enforcement officers. While school boards already had the ability to arm staff members with written approval, that approval required 700 hours of peace officer training or 20 years of law enforcement.
So let's listen to
Governor Mike DeWine's desk after last month's massacre in Uvalde, Texas.
We have an obligation to do everything that we can every single day to try and protect our children.
House Bill 99 makes it easier for Ohio schools to arm staff that are not security guards or law enforcement officers. While school boards already had the ability to arm staff members with written approval, that approval required 700 hours of peace officer training or 20 years of law.
Okay, so that's what they're saying in Ohio. Right now, Ohio is they're going hard. Now I don't know per se how I necessarily feel about firearm stuff because they could be crazy too. But at the same time, do I want my child to be protected? Of course I do. I want my child to always be protected. Now at this point, I'm worried every day when I drop her off to school. So yeah, I do. I want my child to be protected. Absolutely, I do. And I can't even like lie to y'all about that. Like I'm on the fence about this firearms in the school building situation, but we're gonna see what happens. They're not the only state, I believe. I believe they also allowed them to have firearms in Texas in light of what happened in Texas. And I think this is something that we will continue to see happening um, within the next year or so because it's been too many school incidences. It's been too many school mishaps and it's sad. Like these babies don't deserve that. They do deserve a future, and nobody should take that away from them. So yeah, like I don't know. I'm on the fence about it, but we're gonna see what happens. And remember, we always have the choice to vote. We have that option. A lot of people don't take that into consideration. But listen, I'm sorry, my marriage rip. I just dropped. I just received in the mail today my option to vote via mail, which I think that might be an option for me because in that way I don't have to go far, but I'll be able to vote. So they're asking me to request to put in my mail ballot, and I will. Because I know a lot of people don't believe that voting, it does. I hear people say all the time, like, "Oh, our votes don't count." Well, they might not, they may, but really, I really stand with who are you to complain about anything if you're not really doing your part. So that's my stance on it. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And remember, we all have a choice, we all have a vote, we all have a say. They work for us, we don't work for them. Let's keep it moving though. There's more to talk about, so let's get to it. Oh wait, I forgot. Sometimes I forget that I'm working with more than one mouse. But anyway, the latest Will Smith news. So Will Smith to self-produce I Am Legend sequel after having multiple stalled projects due to the infamous Oscar slap. It looks like Will Smith is prepping for a huge box office comeback. Inside sources state that the Oscar winning actor is servicing his own production company to develop a sequel to his 2002 hit. Sorry, to his 2002 hit, I Am Legend. The move comes months after the 53-year-old TV and film star reportedly had a project, his other projects halted due to him having the altercation with comedian Chris Rock at this year's Oscars. According to the reports, the insiders state that the concept is still to be, to be signed off by Warner Brothers, but there has been no indication that Will is off the project. Then continue. Obviously, he is the producer of the film. He is the production. His production company is in charge while the development continues, and Will himself is undergoing therapy and taking time away from the limelight. So oh my gosh, I don't know. I don't know. Like I said, I told you guys, I've never believed that what Will Smith had was off the table because of this incident with Chris Rock. I've never believed that. I will never believe that. Like, just one thing I don't think it'll totally end your career. But, some say, some had some things to say, oh, he's never going to work again. And you don't know how this business works, and as long as that man can pull them in money, he will never be off the table. Yeah, they might look at him kind of funny these days, but he's not off the table. He's still gonna be Will Smith at the end of the day. He's made too many hits for them to, throw him completely away. They just gotta snub him a little bit. So that is what it is. So let's get to it. Sha'Carri Richardson wins the women's 200 mile race. Listen, over the weekend, 22-year-old Sha'Carri Richardson finished first in the 200 yard or whatever. It was her third meet this year in which she ran an impressive 22.38 seconds. So yeah, we like that. I like gas. Way to get back in the game, boo. Where you been at? Like, I needed her to get back in the game. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, I feel like she needed some time off for herself, but she also needed to get back in the game. That is very important because you can't take too much time off as an athlete or you lose your momentum. You get a little bit of time off. Everybody needs time off, but you don't want to lose that momentum. So we have something coming up. We have a conversation. I'm going to show you the promo in a minute. It's going to happen June the 25th, so tune in. It'll happen at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. For her, I believe that'll be like 9 o'clock or so. But check this out. So, for those not watching and those listening, I'll say this to you. We are having a wonderful conversation with Judith Maynard. She is the author of um, from Revealing to Healing. I believe that's the title of her joint. She's a I'm sorry, I get there's so many things going on, so forgive me if I miss it. But if you're my friend on social media, then you'll see the plug every now and again. Um, that should be a very interesting and insightful conversation because we all need some healing. And this young lady does a lot of things, so I can't wait to have a conversation with her and dive into the things that she is into. So you guys can know, and you'll know where to find the book because the book is on Amazon as well. So we'll get to it, but that's the 25th, 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And for those, that'll be live 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Now, it will be available on the podcast, and we are on all streaming sites. So please catch that conversation. Anyway, what's next. All right, so I know that I spoke to you guys about Martin coming back, in which I can't wait. Childhood, that was one of my shows back in the day. Let me get some water. I can hear my daughter and all on the phone and loud. So Tisha Campbell talks about how she and Martin Lawrence were able to get back on track to handle this business. And that's very important. So we're going to take a listen really quick. Hold on. Oh, you know what?
Between you and Martin, you had filed a lawsuit against him. And he said it wasn't true. How were you able to get back on track with him? Because clearly you guys have worked it out.
We worked really hard to reconnect, to forgive. And it's really, this reunion is about a celebration of everything that we did, everything that we accomplished, and our growth as human beings. And so we concentrated mostly on that. But we were finishing each other's sentences. We were joking. We were laughing. It was like being on set again.
I know it was really fun to see you guys together too, because you could tell there's love there. When the show ended, there was tension between you and Martin. You had filed a lawsuit against him. And he said it wasn't true. How were you able to get back on track with him? Because clearly you guys have worked it out.
We worked really hard to reconnect, to forget.
Right,
it was like being on set again.
So,
I know it was really fun to see.
Yeah, I'm glad that they're at a point where they are getting along again, like at least trying to, at least for the sake of this reunion. We don't know what's really going on behind the scenes because, again, we aren't there. And let me put this up real quick because that's a very important statement that needs to be said. Everything on this podcast is alleged. We don't know. We aren't there. I don't know what is happening on the set of Martin, but what I know is that I'm happy that it's coming back. It's very I like when certain aspects and elements can get taken out of the situation because everything doesn't have to be a hostile environment. I don't know what happened on the set back then, and I don't know what's happening on the set right now, but what I do know is I'm happy that they are coming back. I do. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to this podcast. And also go check out our website, www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. Again, that's www.ambitiouslyentertainment.com. A lot of change is coming to that website. We just want to, it's a slow bubble. And remember to drop through and join the conversation. Leave a comment. Say hi. We like that. We want to talk to you. It's very important. We want to talk to you. and we'll get to the rest in a minute. Let's get to this Slutty Vegan and Steve Madden collaboration. I like. The shoe has already sold out on the first day, which is crazy. And a first for the industry, the fashion industry, that is. Steve Madden has collaborated with Atlanta's red hot vegan restaurant chain, Slutty Vegan. And listen, I've heard so much about this establishment. Great things. For a limited edition PETA certified vegan sneaker and a bag collaboration featuring the restaurant's signature colors, style, and attitude. Oh, I like it. And making it the first time in fashion, especially shoe brand, a vegan restaurant to have a collaboration. Madden met community activist and founder of Slutty Vegan, Pinky Cole, through the Fearless Fund in February 2021. And since then, the Slutty Vegan brand has continued to skyrocket in popularity, from taking orders from Instagram to popular national food truck tours to multiple locations with lines around the block. Slutty Vegan is now expanding to Brooklyn, Birmingham, and more. Let's see, says Madden on the partnership. When you encounter this kind of bold sensibility and exploding popularity of Slutty Vegan, collaborating with them was obvious. Pinky and I share that dare to disrupt spirit. Yeah, man, they doing big things. I am thrilled that Slutty Vegan is able to partner with such an amazing company like Steve Madden, says the founder and owner of Pinky Cole. When the opportunity presented itself, it was a no-brainer. This collaboration is bigger than just a shoe. It is about showing people that you don't have to live inside the box. Amen, sis. You better tell them. You can be disruptive and break every glass ceiling, even if it means being a burger joint that has vegan shoes. Girl, you better tell them. Steve Madden and Slutty Vegan products re-imaged two of Steve Madden's hottest styles to date. The Possession and the Be Set It Up. Both styles were both through Slutty Vegan Makeover, created with PETA approved vegan materials. Each style features the brand's signature colors of white, red, yellow, and as well as the classic slogan print. The Be Set It Up cross body bag features separate cases for a phone, sanitizer, which is good because these are all things we need, ladies, for our bag. So your phone, your sanitizer, your lipstick, and as well as it has the Slutty Vegan truck emblem. Both Steve Madden and Slutty Vegan will be donating $1 to PETA via shopping gives for each item purchased through their respective websites. This is fire. When I say this is Black excellence coming through, yes, Slutty Vegan. I like it, Pinky Cole. Girl, you better do your thing. I see like the progress she's making and how she's rising. Every day that I catch up on the news, because I have to catch up on what's being stated in order to come here and deliver the news to you. Every time her name comes up, every time Slutty Vegan comes up, it's always great and monumental things. They are growing, and I like it. I love it. I wish I had a pair of them because they kind of hot. And I've never really owned a pair of Steve Madden sneakers, but I don't know. I might try them out. They dope. I like how they look. Go check them out. You can look online for them. Yeezy lashes out at Adidas, though, accusing them of copying his Yeezy slides. Woo! Wait, so I thought I'm not going to read everything that Kanye said because he said a lot, but they have some Adidas slides, and they kind of do look like the Yeezys, a little bit different, though. And they are only $55. But doesn't he work with them? I don't know, but yeah, they definitely look like the Yeezys, and yeah, I don't know. I don't like either one. They not cute to me personally. So anyway, let's play this quick commercial, and then I'll be right back. I promise I will, because I have more to talk about. So much to talk about. Oh, I got something else to tell y'all too. So we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it. Hold on.
What does getting it all done actually look like? A lot like this. Meet your new workspace. Oh, I'm not sharing the right screen, am I? Let's try this again. Meet your new workspace. Your whole team, right here. Let me just, sorry, Karen. All those projects on hold, just a click away from complete. Success is closer than you think. It's actually over there, right next to your Success Manager. It's built to expand as needed. The perfect freelancer for every project? Yes, please. Go ahead. You can use the F word as much as you want here. This is your selection of global freelance talent that never sleeps. All vetted for their excellence and their expertise. Love you, Kevin. Only thing left? Add your favorites to your list and share with your team. Okay, not all of them. Leave it to them to tackle all your business needs, leaving you free. Well, at least free to get more done. That's how fast they work.
Ready to transform your business?
Oh, that looks good. Love that. Approved. Oh, still sharing my screen.
I'm back. So listen, there's a few things happening. You'll probably see less of the Fiverr commercials, although they also will still run as well. But we've partnered with a few, company or two, and we also created affiliation partnerships with a few companies as well, jewelry companies. Oh my gosh, website it's a few things that we have going on. So, with that being said, these now Fiverr will not be the only commercials that you see. But remember, if you need help getting things together, Fiverr is the place to go. And it's the place to go on the low. Does not cost much. You can get the help that you need for cheap. So keep them in mind always. And we'll still forever partner with Fiverr. I like Fiverr. They're cool people over there. They are. But remember, the link is in the description. It's either below or above, depending on how you're watching this live, if you're watching this live. And if you're listening, it is in the description whenever we upload the new podcast. But let's get to this Idris Elba situation, because, y'all, hold on, I don't need that right now. They're driving me crazy. First, he might be able to play James Bond. Then he can't play James Bond. Now he's back in the running for playing James Bond. Now let me tell you why he couldn't play James Bond. Let me read first, and then I'll get to my banter and commentary in a second. So Idris Elba is reportedly in the talks once again to be the new James Bond. As previously reported, despite being a fan favorite actor, Idris Elba, 49, took a step back from his run to replace Daniel Craig, 54, in the popular James Bond franchise for a non-leading role. Producers had plans for the English actor to still appear in the next installment of the project just as a villain. However, it now looks like his name is back in consideration to suit up as Agent 007. Reportedly, producers have realized how popular Idris Elba is after carrying out a secret market research. The Luther actor is ranked highly among a diverse group. James Bond producer Barbara Broccoli confirmed back in January that Idris had been in consideration to take over the role. And so what she said was this. She said, he has been a part of the conversation, but it's always difficult to have the conversation when you have somebody in the seat. Per reports, producers in are in no rush to name the next James Bond, as they want to let the cast and crew enjoy Daniel Craig's final movie, No Time to Die. However, Idris had an informal talk with the studio and was told that there was a role in the next Bond film for him if he wants it. Oh my gosh. A lot of people would say it's because of race. I hope that that's not why they're doing it. Because to be honest, if you think about it, everybody who's played James Bond, although they were Caucasian, they all came from different walks of life. Like Sean Connery wasn't English. You feel me? So, like, just don't do Idris like that. I just don't do him like that. Let that man. Why can't we have a black James Bond already? I'm ready for it. I'm so ready for it. It's ridiculous. So, like, stop playing with him like that. You know, let that man get his little Bond on. I might get excited about the James Bond movie again. I really used to love watching the James Bond features. So, maybe it'll excite a lot of people again, and you just don't know what that can, like, you don't know where it's going to take you. So, yeah, let that man play James Bond. Let's get back to it. So, Justin Bieber has issues worrying about health, revealing that he has Ramsay Hunt syndrome disorder. I'm not going to lie to you. When the video came up and I saw him, it kind of freaked me out a little bit. I'm like, dang, like, that's messed up. Like, it scared me. So we're going to listen to what Bieber had to say real quick, though. And he'll shed some light for us. Hold on.
Justin here. I wanted to update you guys on what's been going on. Obviously, as you can probably see from my face, I have this syndrome called Ramsay Hunt syndrome, and it is from this virus that attacks the nerve in my ear, my facial nerves, and has caused my face to have paralysis. As you can see, this eye is not blinking. I can't smile on this side of my face. Hey everyone.
Yeah, like, poor Justin. Listen, I don't want anybody to be sick at all. We're already going through enough with always a new thing. So I hope he gets better soon. And yeah, Beebs, I hope you get better soon. Now, I've seen this video. This is off the celeb, but I think we should pay attention to this kind of thing, especially when we do videos and we take selfies and we in different environments and things like this. So the caption is this: I would like every woman posting pics of her home, balcony, window, views, etc. to understand this. And the fact that he had that much time. Hold on, let's just listen.
Video. Okay, I pull up, hop out at the after party. On Google Maps. Immediately, with the right-hand driving, this architecture, and these street signs, I knew we were going to be in the States. From there, knowing we had these palm trees, I was able to narrow it down to these 5 states. From there, I used this split-second frame that showed a front plate on this car, and assuming it's local, I was able to rule out Arizona and New Mexico, as they don't require front plates. I then scanned through hundreds of license plates, trying to find one that lines up with this front plate.
Hold on, I'm sorry.
The image was so pixelated, I wasn't very confident. But with no other match, I presumed it was right. From there, using the shadow on this sign, I now knew the road was going from east to west, where I then used this bus stop and started searching through bus routes on east to west roads in urban Nevada, where I eventually found the exact street. The video was filmed here on West Warm Springs Road in Henderson, Nevada, confirming it was filmed here, matching these cars in this driveway.
So the fact that if you don't catch what he just said and what was going on, I don't want to play the videos because I feel like, well, one is it's a bit much. But he really went down and he broke down where this lady actually did her video from. And it was her guinea pig in a car. But from that, just that little video down to he was able to pinpoint what state she was in and then what street. Like, he took the time to do that. That's scary. It's scary and it's crazy and it's scary. And it made me very mindful about the things that I do on the internet, because you don't know who's watching. You just don't. You never know who's watching. All right, so Summer Jam went down over the weekend. Cardi came out. She showed off. She did her little thing. And I liked that I liked her look. She was out there feeling herself, having a good time. You know, the crowd was hype. Everybody was hype. It was what it was. But she came to shut it down. You know. There was one dude that was a little extra, but she came and she represented. I want to talk about this next thing, though. This is also very intriguing. So we're going to move on to the next story. I didn't want to linger too much on Cardi, but she looked good. You know, she out there doing her thing. I love her babies. They're so cute. But listen to this. Hold on.
Investigation is underway in Alameda County after 5 men disrupted Drag Queen Story Hour at the San Lorenzo Library. The sheriff's office says the men were described as members of the far-right extremist group, the Proud Boys.
Drag queen Panda Dulce, seen here in photos on her website, was reading to children Saturday afternoon when there was a sudden interruption. She says a group of men stormed her story hour and recorded on their phones as they yelled homophobic and transphobic slurs and, quote, totally freaked out all of the kids. Panda Dulce says she hid in a back office with a security guard while waiting for deputies to arrive. The sheriff's office says deputies de-escalated the situation. No arrests were made. Panda Dulce says after the protesters were escorted out, she finished reading. The Alameda County Sheriff's Office says an active hate crime investigation is underway, as is an investigation into the annoying and harassing of children. On Facebook, the Sheriff's Office wrote, "We will make sure any future events at the library are safe against hate speech and threats of violence. As we celebrate Pride Month, we will be swift in our response to any incidents where there are threats to harm members of this community." The Alameda County Library issued a statement saying attempts to intimidate and silence others are not tolerated in libraries. And, quote, "We are grateful to Panda Dulce for showing bravery and resilience and finishing the storytime event."
A hate crime investigation is underway.
Like, it's getting... Hold on, let me turn this down. It's getting out of pocket. Why? Like... All right, whatever your beef is with the community, which I don't think you should have any beef with the community, that's their business. Now, I don't think that no agendas should be pushed on any children. No, I'm not saying that either. But whatever your beef is with the community, don't bring the children into it. Like, don't. Stop doing that. It's getting scary out here where the kids can't go to the library. They can't go to school. They just can't go they can't go to normal places because adults or almost adults like can't keep them out of it. You know, like they have nothing to do with anything and you're taking innocent lives. You're taking innocent lives. Now, do I think the agenda should stop being pushed? Probably. Like, you celebrate it, but don't bring the babies into it. You feel me? Let them grow in time and see what they want to be. I don't think that you have to rush them. Like, I don't think a lot of stuff is just too much. Like, rushing kids to grow up and they should just be children. And that's it. But I'm going to keep it going. The U.S. has lifted its requirements for travelers to test negative for the 19 before entering the country. A senior official says, oh, boy. So I'm guessing now you don't have to prove that you're negative for COVID anymore. From my understanding, that's what they're saying. I don't know how to feel about that either. I went to a few venues or two where they made me show proof. And it's just like, I guess really why they're doing that, because it really does mess with their economy. It does. And I don't think anybody understands that. It really messes with the economy. The fact that people can't get into the country or can't, they can't travel different places because of the situation. I think it really did hit them heavy. Judge blocks Texas from launching abuse investigations into families with transgender children who have received gender affirming care. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm saying. It's just too much. I can't wait. So Popeyes is celebrating its 50th anniversary, so they're selling chicken for 59 cents. Go get you some. If you like Popeye's chicken, that's where you need to be. But let's get into this J. Cole real quick. Let's listen to what he has to say, which is crazy because if you don't know, J. Cole had joined the Scarborough Shooting Stars to fulfill. So he has to vacate that. He joined them, but now he has to fulfill his tour obligations. So we'll see what he has to say. Let's see.
You see it on paper. It's like, and they made me feel so welcome.
How has your season been so far? I know that it's a little unclear right now. You're about to go on tour. Yeah. You'll be back yet. Yeah. But how has your experience in the CEBL been? Man, it's been phenomenal. I was just telling the guys in there, I'm going for these shows. I'm not sure if I'll be back, but just in case, I had to let them know how incredible this was. The players, the coaching staff, the organization, the league. It's a crazy thing when you see it on paper. It's like what's actually happening, and they made me feel so welcome.
So, one thing that I do know is that it was always a dream of his, you feel me, to play basketball. It was rap and it was basketball. He's made it very clear over his career. So hopefully, he'll do the tour and then he'll be able to come back. I hope he'll be able to come back. Oh, y'all, listen to this. This is crazy. Hold on. Anyway, so right now, the gas situation, just hear this out.
Active situations, but not calls where deputies are not required on the scene. Instead, she says deputies will handle those situations over the phone. The budget fiscal year begins on October 1st and lasts through September 30th, meaning the department has exhausted its budget for fuel with 4 months left in the current fiscal year. Nicole Frost, Isabella County's administrator, says deputies will respond to emergencies and active situations, but not calls where deputies are not required on the scene. Instead, she says deputies will handle those situations over the phone. The budget fiscal year...
So, you mean that some gas prices have gotten so high that they have deputies, sheriff's departments running out of gas, and it's not in the budget for everybody to just be getting in and getting in a car and going to the situations? That's crazy to me. That's insane to me. Man, they running out of gas everywhere. I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on, let me put that down. That's crazy to me. That's unheard of. I've never heard anything like that in my life. So now the people who are there to protect and serve you can't come because they don't have enough gas to get there. Something has to happen, or this country might go, well, I guess people running out of gas everywhere, but it's getting crazy out here. It really, really is. But let's get to Delonte West. As you know, he's been battling substance abuse for years. They found him one day on the streets. They got him off. They got him into rehab. He was doing good, but it's looking like he has gone right back to where he was, unfortunately. And this time they've spotted him on Richmond Highway in Alexandria, Virginia. Oh man, so he close right now, y'all. He need help. Somebody get that man some help for real. It's sad. It's a sad thing. It looks like DJ Academics and D Herbo's baby mom, Ari, are going at it. So she said, well, oh my gosh, he says, academics says, G Herbo baby moms announced that she's finna be a millionaire. Ari says, watch how you address me, and my name is Ariana. Ooh, my name is Ariana. DJ Academics seems to always have an issue with some kind of lady, and it's unfortunate. But there was more. Sorry to tell you, but I know she's like a A-list celebrity on the Shade Room. That's what he said. But I run a rap blog. It's messy, y'all. I don't even. Hold on. Let me see if I can get it all the way out. I run a rap blog. To describe her to my audience is gonna. Oh my gosh, no, I don't want to read that. Listen, I need him to not be going at it with females all the time. But to be honest, and it's gonna sound crazy, and most won't like what I have to say about it, I feel like he only do that because it really ain't how he wanted to be. But oh my gosh, I get that she's not a huge star to me either, but you know, I don't think that we really gotta be just down on females like that. And that's the problem right now. Everybody gotta put everybody else down. Like, you don't gotta do that. You don't have to do that. So apparently Benzino had a celebrity boxing match this weekend along with Black China and the other young lady, and dude got knocked out. I guess Benzino won, but it didn't look like he hit him to me. It looked like he did something and the dude went down real heavy. That's how he got knocked out. But it is what it is. Congratulations, Benzino. I believe Black China in her fight, it was like a draw. So it wasn't that interesting. I thought it was going to be, but it wasn't. Oh, listen. They had a Biggie hologram that was done in celebration of the rapper. Oh my gosh, that hologram kind of scary for a second. I thought I was like, what? Biggie alive again? You know how they always be talking about Tupac still alive. Hold on, we got a comment. You know how they always talk about Tupac is still alive. No, I don't feel like none of this. See, this is the type of stuff that get people blocked. No, I'm not going to show it, and I'm not going to comment to that. So no. Don't bring that over here. I don't want no parts of it. If I wanted to get to Google, trust me, I have marketing experience, and I very well can put myself there myself. I don't need your help to do it. Thanks. Keep it moving. But anyway, that Biggie hologram had me a little vexed because you know how they always talk about Tupac is still alive. Yeah, it was almost like, oh my gosh, Biggie's still alive because the likeness is so it's there. It's so there. It was crazy. It blew my whole mind. Let's see what else we're going to report tonight because I got to get to showing my love really quick. And I'm not showing love to those who come on here asking me, do I want anything with Google? I have a partnership with Google. I got mad stuff in here, Google products in here, because I do have a partnership with Google. I don't really need you for that. Anyway, so Floyd Mayweather brought to tears after being inducted into the Boxing Hall of Fame. Congratulations. I feel like he deserved. He's been knocking dudes out forever. It was due time. I feel like he deserved it. Okay. And then I'm going to play this one commercial after I report this one thing. And then I'm going to talk about what's coming up next really quick. All right. So January 6th committee members say that they have enough evidence for the Department of Justice to weigh a criminal indictment for Trump. What? I don't know, yo. I don't know. Let's get to the tea, though. So It looks like Donald Trump might be in hot water soon. Members of the House Committee investigating the Capitol riot have announced that they have uncovered enough evidence for the United States Department of Justice to consider a criminal indictment against former President Trump for seeking to overturn the results from 2022. It was a lot going on. And, he didn't tell them to go, like he watched. And so I've been to it. But, a lot of people didn't really care for it. They was like, no. Yo, things got rough with my girl Pretty V, and I rocks with her, yo. I love her on Wild 'N Out, and just like I love B. Simone, I do. And so apparently they had an incident. I could let y'all hear what happened real quick, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Hold on, let me get to it. I'll let y'all hear about it real quick though. It kind of pissed me off a little bit because listen first. Here we go. Let me get to it. I gotta find it in my thing. Here we go.
Yeah. But one thing about no BBL, baby. No BBL. Ooh, God made her. Who you got? It's like what that leave out not matching those, sis. You don't see that leave out? What I mean? Sis, don't go crazy now. Don't go crazy. Relax. Sis. It's giving very much. Yeah, relax. Sis, but it's giving very much not the pony though. Thank you, baby. Your time is not the pony, sis. You good? But not the pony, sis. You good, baby? Not the pony, sis. Not the pony. You good, baby? Don't touch the pony. You good, baby?
All right, so it looked like V was like, girl, I would like, if you come into a situation like, and I say this all the time, when you go to like a comedy situation, you got to be prepared for whatever. You might be somebody in the audience that is made a part of the show. You on this particular situation, she on the stage, they cracking on each other. So I'm guessing, like, they all was like, it was one team, and there was another Pretty V and the girl she was with, and then Justina Valentine and the girl she was with. And Hitman Holla was on the stage too. But the girl went and tried to pull V ponytail. Like she tried to be slick. To me, it looked like V was about to go in. And, they always be like, go in, V. Let's go in, V. She didn't look like she was about to go in that second. Honey, keep your hands to yourself. Don't get on the stage if you're not ready for the heckling. You know what I mean? And if you're not prepared enough to be able to heckle back, stay your ass off the stage. But anyway, let me show my love real quick. That bothered me a little bit. Like, damn, you can't even be a comedian, and that's what she does. So get over it. Don't go your ass on stage. You won't have to worry about it. Let me show love to all the countries that we are currently being downloaded in, and I appreciate all of these cities. No, before I get to that, hold on. I gotta get to this. So also, now I told y'all what's going down on the 25th. On the 29th, we will have Mr. J. Funk Carter back on the show. He's been on the show before, but not only will we have him, we will have K. Mac Knoxville as well, and they'll be talking about their new project called new album. I've been talking about it here and there, and they're gonna come on the show and talk about it themselves. But so those who are not listening, they will be here June the 29th at 9 p.m. We will be going live on Facebook. Oh my God, what is happening? We will be going live on Facebook. We will be going live on YouTube and Twitch. And if you are not available to catch the live on any of those situations, then you can catch it when we upload the podcast. But check this out. This is actually the promo for that. So if you're listening, you'll hear the music. You won't see what's going on, but it basically says everything that I just said. So check this out.
1 2 1 2. Yeah. Yo. You can hear me. What up, nigga? Hey, yo, Matt. Yeah. What up, Let's get on that tip real quick. You feel me? Already. Show these niggas what's up, yo.
Yeah.
What's the word?
Hope they see that he ain't forward. Hit the lab when I'm bored. Overseas fan base keep on asking for more. Wife shop till she drops. She got bags on the floor. Swipe my card, give me cash back at the corner store. Don't go playing with the.
All right, I'm back. So yeah, that happens June the 29th at 9:30 p.m. Our regular scheduled time. It is time for another smoke break, so we're gonna do that too. We got a couple of things lined up for June, so be ready for that as well. I'm excited about that. It's good vibes, good vibes. Yeah, so let me get to the love. I gotta show love to our listening audience because they show love to us and we love them. The United States, of course. Big day ones, love you guys. You always hold it down for the girl, and I love you. Thank you so much to my country. France, yes, love you too. Big hold it down for the girl, and I love you, and I love you, and I love you. You do. The United Kingdom, yes, you too. I appreciate you guys so much. I see how y'all came up and came through, and so yeah, I got big love for the United Kingdom. I want to do a tour one day, but not right now. Baby steps, baby steps. Germany. Period, Pooh. Like, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. And I thank you for coming through and showing love. India, Brazil, the Netherlands, Singapore, South Africa, Spain, Philippines, Belgium, Australia, Japan, Mexico, Ireland, Nepal, Mauritius, Israel, Canada, Hong Kong. Hold on. We not done. We not done around here. I got more to say. I got more love to give. Switzerland and Russia. Yes, I love you guys. You guys are amazing. I said the rest. Yeah, I said everybody else. You guys are amazing. Thank you for coming through and checking this podcast. You don't have to, but you do. And I appreciate you so much. I have more to give. I do. I have much, much more to give. And I hope that you're along on the journey as I bring it to you. Of course, today was Media Monday, so we had to talk about what's going on in the media. Tune in this Wednesday. It will be not a Media Monday, but a Wednesday, because I got some salacious shit to talk about. So be here. Be ready for it. Also, like I said, we have new collabs coming up, so you'll see different commercials or hear different commercials as we go. Some will be recorded by myself. Some will already be pre-recorded by the companies we partnered with, but we have like a jewelry line that we're partnering with, a couple of like internet companies that we've partnered with, different situations. So, and also a flower company that we have partnered with. So we have some things in the work, and there's a few more companies we're waiting to hear back from, but we have some partnerships and we have some affiliations. And I'm just here to make sure y'all get everything y'all need to get when you need to get it. And that's what we're going to do. So I can't wait I have a lot of work on my plate. So just bear with me, but I got you. Now we also aligned ourselves with Amazon. So we'll have some things coming through from them too as well. But just bear with the girl. I got you. I'm gonna get y'all right. So it's a lot going on right now. We got interviews coming up. Hopefully new music will be being churned out as well. But we have plenty of music to get y'all going. We're gonna talk about some things and keep y'all in the know. What is these people are crazy out here, and we just gotta watch out for them. Pretty V, thank you for handling yourself like a G. Like, girl, don't get it twisted. Just because I do this little wilding out thing don't mean I won't hurt you. I'm glad that they're finally coming around with this Trump situation and seeing the light. Congratulations to Floyd Mayweather. Oh my gosh, still the Biggie hologram still scare me a little bit, but I like, it is what it is. I like it. It just scared me. Benzino, yeah, way to throw them hands. That's how you need to get your frustration out, bruh. Not going to jail behind baby mama and stuff. DJ Academics and RE, like, get it together. Y'all don't need to be going at it. Delonte West, I hope somebody grabs him and embraces him and puts hands on him. They tried to help him once, so I can't say it's like nobody ever did it before they did. Michigan County, This is scary. You're making me scared for other counties because you running out of gas. What about the rest of the world? It's crazy. It's insane. J. Cole, I hope that you're able to go back and finish playing basketball. I know you wanted to do that. Yeah, get your 50 cent chicken. I don't know if I want any of that chicken though. It's 50 cent. As far as the community, love y'all, but you know, a lot comes with the situation. Even a lot comes with just being a black person, being a black man, being a black woman. A lot comes with the territory. So you got to know that it's going to come with your territory too. Sorry. People are just people. And you can't change everybody, but you can, you know, start by one person at a time trying to change your mind, I guess. But just don't push your agenda on people that don't want the agenda pushed on them. Justin Bieber, I hope you heal soon. Proud Boy, sit down somewhere and leave people alone. Stop pressing. Like that reading session, whether it was due to Pride Month or whatever, that was not your place. Leave them alone. Let them do their thing, man. Yeah, let Idris Elba play freaking James Bond already. And Adidas, I hope you did not steal his design for Yeezys. Even you shouldn't have, because they ain't that cute anyway. I know people are poppy because the Yeezys are fine. They weren't that cute. Now these Slutty Vegan collaboration with Steve Madden, I like. Oh man, I like. But anyway, Tisha Campbell, and Martin and them, I'm glad y'all getting along. Congratulations, Sha'Carri Richardson, on winning, boo. I like to see it. Will Smith, I know you ain't gonna let them count you out ever, Papa. And you still doing your thing. And Ohio, oh my gosh, Ohio, it scares me to think about firearms in the school like that. And I don't know about everybody having firearms, but it is what it is. So I think I recapped everything that I talked about this evening. It's a lot to take in. Remember to come back on, well, this one is a wet Wednesday because I'm going to go back to my taboo ways, my salacious ways. I'm going to go back to talking about some things. And we're going to flip back and forth between wired and wet. But this Wednesday is a White Wednesday. So tune in on Wednesday and join the conversation. I'm going to even insert some of my own personal journey and things that happen that, you know, keep the fire spark. Tune in Fire Friday. Of course, music. We all about promoting music, promoting new artists and showing love. So tune in for that. What else do I have to say? Tune in June the 25th when we talk to Judith Maynard about her book and the other things that she has going on. I think it'll be very insightful for everybody to join in and join the conversation and maybe even drop through and say hello. And then June the 29th, we'll have Mr. J. Funk Carter himself and Mr. K-Mac Knoxville on the show, and they're going to talk about their project titled Unk. They got an album, so I can't wait to talk to them about it. And I've already kind of job talked to Mr. Carter about, you know, a little bit of him and K-Mac's story, but now I'll have them both so I can get like both of their insight about how this journey came to be. So it's exciting. And with that being said, I have to give my nightly salutations. I love you guys. Mind your fucking business. Everybody's business is not your own. So the safest way to do this is to come here and let me mind the business and let me tell you about what's going on instead of you being in other people's business. This is the safest way to do things. Love your children. Tell them how much you love them. Inspire them. Encourage them. Tell them they can be whatever they want to be and they're great. Hug them. Kiss them. Matter of fact, if you can, tuck them in the bed. That's a good one. And stay in your lane. Stay in your freaking lane. My lane is here, your lane is over there. And sometimes when you jump into other people's lanes, you have a full collision and you don't want that. That's not good. It's not a great thing to be doing that with people. So with that being said, I am going to get out of here. I love you guys. You guys are great. Thanks to the people who tuned in. You might not have said anything, but I saw you come through. To the people who keep trying to solicit me for Google and all of that, I don't need you for that. I can solicit myself because I also do that as well. And so, no, I don't want any of your offers. Thank you. And I won't post that on my show either. And with that being said, I love you guys. Be safe. Remember what I told you. And I'll talk to you on Wednesday when we get wet. And good night.